Where does the stuff go? Rick and Monica. What to do if the truth comes out? It's confidential, and Gail would excuse us.
Sure, just shout when you're finished. Be in there.
Sorry.
It's okay, don't give it up.
Scotty, what's wrong? You look like you lost your best friend. This doesn't involve Laura, does it?
No, there's something that I have to talk to you about. And I want you to understand just how and why it happened.
All right, sit down.
No, I want to walk. Lee, listen. I was on the phone with Laura in the office. I hung up, and a piece of paper fell out. Now, it was out of a folder, and it was in your handwriting. It said, Rick and Monica. What would happen if the truth came out? I'm sorry. I couldn't help reading it.
See? Very careless of me, wasn't it? I'm not going to interpret it for you if that's what you're here for, Scotty. It's Rick and Monica's business. That's their business. I'll tell you this much. Whatever conclusions you're jumping to now, land very softly, huh?
I'm thinking all kinds of different things.
Well, just don't stand in judgment.
Is it something that happened between them?
Scotty, I'm not going to go into it with you.
I have to know, is it some kind of a medical
You
mistake?
don't have to know anything, Scotty. But I'll tell you this much. It has nothing to do with the operation or their professional capabilities. That's it.
Then it's something that's personal.
You make any assumptions you like.
Then now that's easier said than done, because this is something that's going to touch me personally.
Well, you deal with it as best you can, son. But don't discuss it with anybody. And above all, don't go into it with Laura.
I wanted to tell you.
All right, I'm glad you did. Look, Scotty, in the course of your legal career, you're going to be made guardian of an awful lot of secrets. You'll be the recipient of a lot of information you really don't want to know, see? But it goes with the territory, so you better start getting used to it. Okay?
Thank you. I guess.
You all right?
I'm a little depressed. I'll survive. I'm going to go out and I'm going to walk around. I'm going to do some heavy thinking. I'll see you at the hospital or at the office tomorrow.
Okay.
Gail, goodbye. I was having a beer. What are you two doing here?
Well, we just came from the hospital. We're going to join Alan and Lesley for dinner.
At this hour?
Scotty, in our business, we eat when we can.
Oh, I see. And Alan and Lesley are coming.
Yes, I asked Ellen to pick up Lesley. It was her day off. And Monica and I have to spend the night at the hospital.
All night long?
Well, we have Edward and I see. We want to stay close to it.
Yeah, I guess that happens all the time. I mean, we have to stay with patients half the night.
Yeah,
Sometimes all the night, right?
The case is serious enough, yes.
How is Mr. Quartermain doing?
Well, he's still on the critical list. All we can do right now is stay close and hope.
Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Good night, Scotty.
Good evening. Dinner for two?
Yeah, if we're not too late.
Oh, not at all. We'll be serving for at least another hour yet.
Good.
Okay, right here?
Well, there's going to be 4 that are going to join us, and that's fine.
Okay. Would you care for anything to drink?
Oh, not for me, thank you.
Herb tea.
Okay.
Do you notice anything strange about Scotty?
Strange? No, I don't think so. Why?
Oh, maybe I'm just being a typical father-in-law. Scotty usually rushes home to Laura from work. Seeing him here alone, having a beer at this hour. Well, maybe the honeymoon's already over.
It's that memo you stumbled on about Rick and Monica, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Laying right there in your handwriting. What to do if the truth comes out?
Scotty, you're working in a law office now. There are files filled with confidential information.
Well, that memo kept me up all night. Lee, listen. Now, I want to ask you one more time. Are we talking about medical negligence? Did Rick and Monica make a mistake?
No, I don't believe they did.
Well, then there's nothing left for me to be thinking.
Have it your way.
Now, you know what I'm talking about. Personal relationships.
Now, does the defense rest? Or is it the prosecution?
You know what I'm not talking about. I don't mean it.
How would you like me to characterize this? Now, you're leaping to conclusions, you're passing judgments.
You're asking me not to be concerned.
I'm asking you to be objective and impersonal, son.
Impersonal? We're talking about Laura's father.
Well, Scotty, I'm sorry I ever wrote that memo. It was for my eyes only. I write them all the time. Files are filled of those memos.
Well, I am sorry that I read that one.
Well, now that you have read it, you're going to have to forget about it.
Forget it, just like that.
That's right, just forget it. Wipe it out of your mind and get back to work, please.
All right, now look, you're mad.
No, I'm not mad. If I sound mad, it's because I want to impress on you the need to be detached.
Well, now look, you're gonna have to excuse me, but from all this talk, it just makes me believe what I think is true.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say any more on this subject.
Now, Lee.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee. It's Lesley.
Oh, Lesley.Their, how are you? What can I do for you?
Well, I am sorry to disturb you during office hours, but something kind of special has happened, and I wanted to talk to Scotty about it.
Well, he's right here. Remember, detached, objective, impersonal.
Where were you the night of Mrs. Kakorian's surgery? I want to know why you lied to me.
Monica! Monica, you understand? You are not leaving me. You put me through hell last time, and I'm not going to let you put me through it again.
You fool, Alan. I'm going to tell you what I did that night. You can believe it or you can't. I don't care. I spent that entire night wondering whether I should go back to you and make a go of this marriage or not. And I chose the wrong decision, and next time I'm going to be a lot more careful. Now let go of me.
Monica! Monica!
People waiting around for some news about Monica Quartermain, so we could use some good news around here.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard?
No, what happened?
She fell down a flight of stairs and she might lose her baby.
Oh, no. Oh, how awful. She's one of my best friends, Amy. Please excuse me. I should find my mother or my father. Where is Monica now?
Intensive care.
Okay, Amy, go on and start lunch. When Scotty gets here, tell him I'll be back in a minute.
Just the man I was trying to see. Can I have a moment of your time?
What is it, Tracy?
Well, my father insists on having hourly reports on Monica, and I've been elected.
Well, if someone hadn't told him about Monica, he wouldn't have that added anxiety to have to worry about, now would he?
Rick, I had no choice. I'm surprised. I thought you'd have the whole story.
Dad, I'm so glad I found you. Can I see Monica now?
I'm sorry you can't. She has to remain perfectly still, and there are no visitors.
Oh, no. Oh, Tracy, you must be so upset.
Well, let's say all my thoughts are with Monica.
Lesley?
Here. Just who are you?
Entitled to know who my guests are, especially the uninvited ones.
You're Alan Quartermain.
That's right.
Dr. Quartermain.
That's correct. Oh, yes. Why don't you put some clothes on?
Oh, could you?
Yes. What's your name?
Amy.
Amy what?
Oh, Amy Vining. I'm Laura Webb. Well, I'm Laura Baldwin's younger sister.
You're Laura's younger sister?
You can turn around now.
You seem awfully grown up to be Laura's younger sister.
I don't know how I seem, but I feel like a total fool.
Would you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Lesley Weber and I came here to pick up some stuff for your wife.
I see. Where is Lesley now?
She had to go to the hospital in an emergency and in a rush.
I see. And she left you here to pick out things for my wife?
Yes, and I wasn't going to take anything, honest. It's just that...
You found my wife's clothes totally irresistible and you had to try them on.
Was I being terrible? It's just that the house and the gowns, I just got carried away.
It's all right. It's all right. I can understand that.
But I shouldn't have, because your wife's in the hospital, and... Can you forgive me?
We'll forget about what happened.
God, it must be a mess.
Well, go and straighten your hair up. Everything's going to be fine.
Will you not tell Lesley?
I promise I won't tell her. I won't tell her. It's all right.
Amy, where are you? Amy? Are you up here? Amy?
Lesley.
Oh, hello, Alan. My goodness.
Hello, Lesley. How are you? Amy and I were just finishing up here.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here, but Monica insisted that I come home for a few hours and get some sleep.
Ah, did you get everything packed up?
Yeah, I'll just get down to the car with it, and it's nice to meet you, Doc.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Amy. Goodbye.
Bye.
She's charming.
She's usually very poised.
I'm afraid that I starved her.
Ah.
Lesley, I'm very confused. She said that she's Laura's younger sister.
Well, she's not really Laura's sister, but they were raised together. She's staying with us for a few days.
I see. What, does she live with her mother?
No, the poor thing never sees her mother, and her father right now is away at sea most of the time.
What, is he in the Navy?
No, it's very confusing. When I knew him, he was a teacher, but evidently he's gone back to doing what he did as a kid. He's in the Merchant Marine. I'm sorry, I've got to go. I've got an airplane to catch.
Listen, I hope you have a very successful trip.
Thank you. Now, don't come with me. You stay here. You really do look tired. Just
I am,
relax.
Pete. You have a wonderful trip. Bye.